which is going to be cloud configuration and drawings, okay? This one is really sweet, especially for those of us who work constantly on, and I have to make this distinction, Autodesk Docs. I have not tried it in the Dropbox or any other third-party cloud storage. I've only worked it with Autodesk, so I don't know the Autodesk Docs. I don't know if it works the same way in the other ones. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Okay, let's go ahead and create a new drawing. I know that I'm not going through this. Just don't need to see it again. We've already seen it. But at this point, what we need to do first, if we right-click Options here, okay, this is set up to your C drive, okay, by default. In order to actually get that to do have to say that Save As does not necessarily work. Okay, you have to go through the pathing system. And that's why I'm choosing the Save. I go to Autodesk Docs, which is the cloud. I go to DWG CAD, where we have our particular project already set up. And we'll just call this one to be deleted, just so we understand what's going on with this, and we go ahead and say save that. So now this particular drawing is in the cloud. So once it's in the cloud, we right click and go to options, and our dialog box changed a little bit. You see that? Now this sometimes happens like this or doesn't happen like that. There is a dialog box that happens that occurs here. Rather than actually go through all of the process of going through that, I will say that that particular dialog box is going to have a little button here that says setup. When you click on that button that says setup, it's going to give you a dialog box, and all you really have to do is click next, 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 or complete, or whatever it is that it says. You don't really have to do anything. It does it automatically, and then it gives you this. Now you will notice that you say, well, all of these things are actually pathed properly because all of the things they look the same. The reason for that is because it maintains the AutoCAD settings, classics right here. If we open it up, this looks very much like the non-cloud based pathing. But the most important part really happens to be up here. Okay, as you can see, it says project settings. It is for the projects. Now it could be my settings, okay, which is something that could be to you specifically. Because you have these two types of settings, I would highly advise for you to have the setup of this particular pathing system done by the CAD manager or by the project manager. You don't want many people doing all kinds of setups and then nobody's going to know exactly what's going on with the project. Best to have someone that is assigned to set up all of these paths and that person alone to set it up. That way, everybody is uniform in working and everybody most likely will adhere, and not most likely, definitely, the pathing should be set up according to Office standards as we usually do. Okay, so as you've seen now, this has been the cloud configuration for drawings or drawing projects on the cloud.